Hello, everybody. Don't know what that's about. I'm here. It is Thursday, August 1st. For some reason, some of the channels aren't connecting. I'm trying to get to work, but for those of you on Facebook and YouTube, you have me. And my personal Facebook page is on, but X isn't on, and sport fishing on Facebook isn't on. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Ellen. Long day. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning, but I'm here. So, try to fix it another day. Hey, Willie. Hey, Kevin. Real time. Hello. Alan, Crappie Mike. Hello. I know it's been a while since we've all been here. Yeah, I got 3 barracuda today. 3 legals. But it was nice. It was good fishing. We actually saw tuna today, which was pretty cool. Had tuna around the boat today, about 10 miles off the island. Just couldn't get them to bite. We tried, but no luck. But they were there. They let us see them for a little bit. Hey Chris, how you doing? Our next swamp meet will probably be in November. I don't know if we can do one sooner. We'll try. Hey Jeff. Jeff, were you fishing today over by SBI out that way? Or that's where the bite was today. We saw some tuna off the west end of Catalina, about 10 miles out, but we couldn't get them to go. Nice to see everybody back here. It's been a while. It has been a while. Oh, that didn't work. Let's see what cameras are working. Hey, there's our little studio. Behind San Nick. Wow, that's even farther. Kenneth is in Star Valley, Wyoming. Is that where you live, or are you just visiting there? So let's see how long I can survive today. I've been up since 3. So just a reminder, today is brought to you by Magic Metal Jigs, Boomerang Tool, B52 Bucktails. Please support all of them. Okay. That's a long run. You can't do that in a day trip, can you? Run all the way behind Nick? Okay, so Kenneth lives in Wyoming. So Kenneth, did you know about me before you moved to Wyoming, or do you watch me in Wyoming? I mean, how do I get a fan in Wyoming? Just wondering. Hi, Alex. Hey, Dad. My dad's on here. Hey, Henry. How you doing? So this coming, not this weekend, following weekend, on the 11th, we have a trip um, on the freelance. So we'll be fishing on the freelance. There's only about 5 spots available. So if you want to join us on the freelance, please sign up. There is 4 spots left. 4 spots before it's sold out. So here's a link for that trip. And then after that, in 2 weeks from today, we'll be back on the Malahini. So we have a bunch of spots on there to sell, about 15 spots on there to sell. So hopefully you guys will support me and show up. I need to get more people for that. And we have 4 trips total for, yeah, Daniel, it's out of Davy's Locker. And we have 4 trips total for July. So here's links to our website where you can see all the trips for July and for the whole year. But if you could help us out with the trips for July, that would be great. I mean, for August, that would be greatly appreciated. Today's August 1st. Tyler, it was good fishing today. We had lots of calico bass. I had 4 legal bass today. I had 3 legal barracuda today. And we didn't fish the whole day there. We spent most of the morning offshore looking at tuna, trying to get them to bite. And then we ran to the island, and then we did really good at the island. 55, what do you said? Hey, Dan, any open party chips, Kelly and Smith? For the TV show, yeah, there's a lot of them. For my boat, we're going to probably have one. I have to pick a date over the weekend, and we'll do that. But for the TV show, we have a trip on the Triton, and we have a trip on the Sport King this month. So those are both on Thursdays, and they're the last 2 Thursdays of this month. You can use that link there and see all the trips for the year. Yeah, so there's only 4 spots left. 4 spots left for the freelance, but we do have plenty of room for the Malahini, our next tuna trip, and hopefully the yellowtail will bite better this time. We'll do that. Yeah, Alan, I'll be in the office most of the week next week, except for Thursday. No, I should be in the office almost every day next week. Let me see. Yeah, next week I should be in almost every day. I may not be in on Monday, but I will be there Tuesday through Friday. Tyler, today we saw bluefin. They were jumping around the boat. They were right around the boat. Hey, Brad. Brad was with us today, and Jimmy Garcia was with us today, and Connor was with us today. It was nice to see Connor. Last time I fished with Connor, well, not last time. When I first started fishing with Connor, his dad would bring him out, and he was probably like 7 years old. And so it was pretty cool to see him out today. First time fishing with us as an adult on his own. So I'll see if I can find a photo for you guys to see who he is. But it was pretty cool. So Jeff says the tuna are starting to bite during the day now, so that's good. Yeah, the barracudas I got today was good. I had 3 of them. I'll show you 2. I have a picture of me holding 2 of them. And they were, nice legal ones. Let's see. There's Brad. And this is a shirt that my volunteers bought me for my birthday in June. So those are some of the barracuda I caught today. And I got a couple of bass. I think I had 3 legal bass today. Lots of shorts. And I was playing around a little bit trying to fish the bottom, and I broke off 3 times. Not quite sure why, but I did. So here is one of my bass that I got today. So you can see we had decent fishing. And like I said, we spent part of the day offshore looking for tuna, which we didn't get. But we did get to see them. So my whole point was to show you Connor. All right, so this is Connor. Not letting me drag him straight there. I have to put him on my desktop first and then drag him over. So first time I fished with Connor, he was like 6, 7 years old. Now he's a junior at Alabama. He's got his Alabama hat on there. And he's way taller than me. He's got to be like 6'2" or something. So there's Captain Jared there next to him. So he's a great kid. And like I said, when he first started fishing with me, he was only about 6, 7 years old. Come fishing with him, his brother, and his dad. And for me, it's kind of a milestone day because it's the first time that Connor, with the Alabama hat on there, has come fish with me on a trip as an adult. So he's home from college and decided to come fish with us on a meet and greet trip. So it's pretty cool. It's nice to see. It's nice to see people, start out fishing with me as a kid, and now they're adults fishing, and they bought a license, they invested money in fishing gear, and they're supporting the boats that they were fishing on when they were kids. So it's neat. It's nice to see the progress. We had some nice bass today. We had some 5, 6 pound bass today. Bunch of barracuda like the ones I caught. Here's another bass that came in today, nice one. And this is Alex, the deckhand, holding it. As a person that caught it didn't want to be in pictures, so I had Alex hold it. Nice bass. Hey Kevin, how you doing? And the weather was perfect today, guys. Just beautiful weather. I don't think we had a 1 foot swell. It was just really, really nice. And we had a couple of kids with us today. And what was really neat about the kids, it was their first time ever being fishing on a boat. And they both handled it really good. They both caught fish. I handed off a couple of fish to the boy, and they did really good. So nice seeing kids out there. And here we go. They're not brother and sister. The 2 different dads brought them, and the kids had a good time. And they both caught calico bass today and a bunch of whitefish. And I think the girl caught some sheephead too. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, the weather was just perfect today. It just doesn't get any better weather-wise. It was just glassy, beautiful weather, great time fishing. Yeah, I don't see if you guys. I don't know if you guys saw what Jeff posted, but the albacore bit again today. Some albacore mixed in with the bluefin. So hopefully there's a lot more albacore to go with them. Aaron wants to know, Dan, when are you going to start doing YouTube Live on Tuesdays? We need to get more people on here. You know, when we're averaging over 100, then I can do both days, but we're only averaging like 40 or so. It's hard to do both days and travel and do everything else I do. So if we can get more people on here, then I'll go back to it. And I want to thank you guys for supporting me and subscribing to my YouTube channel. We're creeping up on 40,000. We're getting close to it. I think we're at 37 something. 36. Oh, 37,000? Where are we at? 37,700. And 1,900 people subscribed in the last month. That's awesome. So thank you guys. I greatly appreciate it. All right, Chris, thank you. Good night. So was just saying we may make a. So the albacore are coming more from the west? Like what area would you have to run for that? And any more words about Dorados? Jeff, have you heard anything more about Dorados? Steven wants to know how many more Catalina trips do I have planned for the rest of the year? There's only a few more Catalina trips planned for the rest of the year. There's 2 for this month. The 2 definitely going, unless the tuna come in, are going to be the last 2 weeks, last 2 Thursdays of August. The Sport King and the Triton. And there's room on both of those. The Triton's filling up fast, so that's going to be filling up. But yeah, so there's 2 trips there. The Triton and Sport King for our next 2 Catalina trips. And then come September, I'll do another meet and greet trip on the Gale Force, and that will be another trip to Catalina. I'm probably going to pick a date in August here over the weekend for a private charter open party trip to Catalina and a private charter open party local half day trip. So I already have about 4 charters booked for August. So I'm only going to add a couple more. So like 6, maybe one more, make it 7 would be it for the month. So Jeff says the Tampa Knoll is out behind Tanner and Cortez. That's way out there. Just like Tanner Cortez is about 100 miles, so that's out there. Guess that's where the albacore have been. Yes, D House, I agree with you. We need hurricanes. We need some hurricanes to push through and bring the warm water up here. Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate that. Well, Crappie Mike, the way everything's running so late, I wouldn't be surprised if we have really good fishing up here uh, in LA, Long Beach area, and San Diego um, till the end of November. Everything is like a month or two late. We're just starting to. It's August 1st, and fish are just starting to show up locally. So who knows? Yeah, like Jeff says, that hurricane that's right now is below Cabo, but it's pushing to the west. We need one to come up Baja, not hit Baja, but run parallel to Baja, come up at least halfway up Baja, past Cedros, past Benitez, to really push, get over by San Martin, and really push the warm water up. Yeah, Jose doesn't want any hurricanes in Houston, that's for sure. What does Steven say? Steven, we start all our filming trips in May. We used to start in April, but we found out over the years, April, the weather can be too unpredictable. So we just start in May and we film through November. So I just posted the new trips for November. We have a trip on the Pride. It's a little pricey, but we're only taking like 14 people. So it's a very limited load. It's a great boat overnight trip, but it is a little pricey. So just to let you guys know. But it's going to be a great trip. Great crew, great boat. So it's just the way things are these days. No, Daniel, we can't wait till September. We need the hurricanes to come up now. We need to have a good rest of August, a great September, a great October. A lot of boats are hurting. Lots of boats are tied up at the dock. They can't get out because people just aren't going. So we just need to get it going. Yeah, see what Jeff says? He's pushing trips back in even into January. Yeah, if you guys want to fish Catalina with me, sign up soon on our trips the last two Thursdays in August. We have the Triton and we have the Sport King. Sport King's a nice boat. If you haven't been on it, great boat, nice big boat, holds a lot of people, plenty of room, and we keep it limited load. So it's pretty cool. So come fish with us. And if you want to book a private charter, go to my website for the private charters and you can see all the trips there. So it'd be good. All right, well, it's a little late, but I should run this. Yeah, like Jeff's saying, a lot of the boats are hurting this year. They're not getting business. And it's kind of funny because all of San Diego, except for Captain Bill on the Horizon, told me all for 3 months while I was trying to book their boats to film on how they didn't need support. That there's so much fishing, so many people dying to get on their boats that they don't need to advertise, market, or work with me to film on their shows. And now there's nobody going on their boats. That's why you got to market. You got to advertise all the time. You have to be promoting yourself. It's part of the reason I'm here with you guys. Other than I enjoy talking to you and getting to know you guys, but it's also part of the business is to promote myself and talk to you guys. So SoCal Traveler says caught his first lingcod at Coronado Islands. That's funny. I wouldn't have thought the first one would be there, but congratulations. There should be a lot of yellowtail there right now too. Yeah, Kevin, you gotta learn how to walk and not fall. I don't know if you guys heard, but Kevin took a fall and hurt his shoulder really bad. So he's trying to recover now. Best theme song ever. You know, my godson wrote that theme song. That's him playing all the instruments in it. And he did that theme song for me 38 years ago. We still use it. Yeah, if you guys have friends that own boats in San Diego and their boats are tied up at the docks, just remind them if you want to build your business, you should be working with me. No, there's a lot of boats tied up. I was just there last week when we were on, a week ago today, I was on the Malahini, and yep, it was slow. Thank you, Daniel. I'll tell you guys a quick story. So I've been on TV for a while now, right? 38 years. Every once in a while, when I was on TV 15 years, 20 years, people would always ask me, why are you so friendly and nice to everybody? You're on TV. You don't have to be that nice to everybody. You can demand stuff. And I've never been like that. Never demanded anything, never asked anything. I was trying to work with people. And I try to remind people that when I'm done with the TV show, I still want to be in the fishing industry. And the one thing I've learned about television all these years that I've been on it is that there's only two types of TV shows. Do you guys know what they are? And the answer is those have been canceled and those are going to be canceled. So I remember that every day. So I treat everybody with respect. I treat everybody nice. I try to help out as many people as I can. The Youth Foundation wasn't a marketing thing for the TV show. The Youth Foundation was started because the state was going to cancel their Fishing City program. And the only way to get the commissioners on that day not to cancel it was for me to start a nonprofit. And I shook hands with them, told them I would, not knowing it was going to cost me thousands of dollars in cash to start a nonprofit and to run a nonprofit. But that's how that all got started. So I'm glad I did it. I wish I would have waited later when I had more time and money to do it, but it's too late now. I'm in it. Been doing it for 25 years now. So we have to keep doing it. And we've had killer turnouts with the kids. We had 70 kids again this past meeting, and we had 75 kids the meeting before that. So we need help. So if any of you have time to volunteer, we need volunteers. Brad and some of the other guys helping out, James, Kevin. We've had some meetings. We've only had 4 volunteers. and we need more volunteers. So if you guys can help out and support us, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I agree with Jeff. Normally this time of year, normally July through end of September, sometimes, yeah, usually end of September, the boats run every day, 7 days a week. Not this year. This year, a lot of boats are tied up. What else? So Daniel's talking about trips. Kevin's talking about judo. Yvette's talking about how he loved it when his dad would wake him up to watch my show when I was on at 5:30 in the morning. That's crazy. D-House, hello. Thank you, D-House. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you guys. I wish I had a slideshow from the last kids club meeting, but it's intimidating seeing all these kids now. It's intimidating seeing 75 kids show up. So here's June, but I don't have a July one. Here we go. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. It's saying it doesn't see it. Let's see, we have a kids club. Kids club, kids club. There's a May one. I was hoping I had a June one. Kids club, kids club. Oh, here's a June one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I got a birthday gift.
All right, thank you guys. All right, so everybody, come on up if you have your.
So that birthday gift was this shirt that I'm wearing here. The Rodfather. My volunteers got it for me. 55, how can someone volunteer? Call my office at 562-865-3764, Tuesday or Thursday between 1 and 5. talk to Monica. She'll get you the paperwork to get live scanned. You have to get live scanned, background check, and the only thing they're looking for is offenses against kids, and that's it. And you can volunteer. We need volunteers. I don't have enough volunteers. That was June. We had 60 kids, and since that meeting, we've been averaging 70 to 75 kids a meeting last 2 months. James says I used to watch your show when I was 8 years old. Now he's 28, still watches it. That's cool. Hey, Tim. Yeah, another neat thing, guys. I think his name's Eric. I'm not quite sure if I got the name right. Aaron or Eric, who recently bought Bob Sands from Cell. He caught one of his very first fish, or his first fish, at Eldorado Park at one of my free kids fishing events. Also, his daughter, his sister did too. So I didn't know that story until at the last Bart Hall show. His mother came by my booth to tell me about it. And this week I was talking to him about some advertising, some marketing, and he was sharing with me that that was a true story, and that he has a picture with him and me catching his first fish, and a picture with me and his sister with her first fish there at Eldorado Park in Long Beach. So that was pretty cool. I agree. It's much better to have the kids fishing than to be on there watching video games. Sam says she's learned a lot watching the show. Thank you. Yeah, Henry, we have lots of kids. Lots of kids. And any of you have extra money you don't need, please make a donation to the Youth Foundation. We're feeding the kids, we're getting bait, we're getting prizes. It's, expensive. So anything you can do to help out, thank you. I want to thank Alan. He donated some water and chips and stuff a couple months ago. So thanks. And his son showed up and volunteered at the last meeting. Whitefish Lingcod volunteered at the last meeting, and that was very helpful. We needed everybody we could get. So thank you for that. Greatly appreciate it. So Calchallo, yes, that's true. We saw tuna today on the west end of Catalina. We had them come all around the boat for about 3-4 minutes, but they wouldn't bite. We didn't get any. But like Jeff says, the bluefin are everywhere. It's just getting them to bite is the problem. So we'll do that. The Pegasus. I've been on a boat called the Pegasus. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Crappie Mike. That was a tackle store or what? Yeah, I don't know if we have such a low turnout today because I haven't been on for 2 weeks, but please remind your friends that we're doing YouTube Live. I will be back next week, and hopefully we'll get back on a regular schedule, and we'll get more people on there. Yeah, your wife was there, Alan, to pick up your son. So I thanked her for your last donation and told her that if she wanted to do that again, we could definitely use it. So if she's sending you to go buy it, I appreciate it. Yeah, so Couch Owl, it's one thing to see the tuna, it's another thing to make them bite. And you can ask Jeff about that because he does that every day. And he had to go a couple of months there where the only tuna that bit were at night. So he must be happy now that they're getting them during the day. Hey Willie, how you doing? We tried using live sardines. We tried using live sardines today, and we didn't get them to bite. Yeah, like Jeff is saying, the best biting tuna right now, they're all the way out by SBI. They're out there by the Osborne and all that for the local fish. Where Jeff is fishing sounds like it's much farther. He's going out behind San Nick. That's a long run. That is a long run. Especially where he's coming from. That's a long run. What does Steven say? Hey Dan, my grandson Noah, who's a football player near Fresno, loves your show. Cool. Well, bring him out and come fish with me. You can do a private charter with me, or you can just come on one of the open party trips. We have 2 trips to Catalina this month. They're both on Thursdays, the last 2 Thursdays of the month. And there's the freelance one there. And let me put the link up for all our trips so you guys can see them. So this is all our trips for this year. You can just use that link there, and we have the trips, the Twilight trip coming up, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday on the 11th. Then on the 15th, we're on the Malahini, and I need people for that. And then we'll have the 2 Catalina trips. Hey James, how you doing? Thanks for fishing with us today. I know I was telling everybody you guys bought me the shirt. My volunteers bought me the shirt. So my mom's watching now too. So everybody say hi to my mom. Hey mom. She's been fighting some sickness, some illness, and hopefully she's getting stronger. So hopefully I can see her this weekend. Was going to go visit them on Wednesday like I normally do, but she was feeling under the weather, so hopefully she's going to feel stronger. So Jess says the tunas are full of the little baits. Willie's saying hi to you, Mom. Hey Soto, how you doing? Were you with us today, Isoto? You were on the meet and greet trip? I always forget to ask you guys what your YouTube name is. You guys need to tell me what your YouTube name is. So yes, I am available for private charters. And again, there's all our trips there for the upcoming filming trips. So don't be afraid to do that. What do I think of tuna tacos? I've never had tuna tacos. I like tuna you know, for ceviche, I like it raw. I like it for sushi. I like to sear it. I never tried it for tacos. And for the private charters, guys, here's a link for that. You can go to that website, look under availability, and see all the trips that we offer, the dates that are available. If there's a date that you really need and you don't see it available, don't be afraid to give us a call at the office. Sometimes I can move my schedule around and make it work out for you. And again, here's our list of trips for this month. Lots of trips for this month. 4 trips. We need to fill them all. So please, please support me and show up. Yeah, I agree with Jeff. I think cold tuna wraps, poke, is a great way to have tuna. Warren wants to know, how's the fishing been in San Francisco? Everything I've seen up there and talking to the guys, it seems like it's really good. Lots of lingcod on the new hook fin and the sea wolf. Looks like the halibut are still biting in the bay. So it's been pretty good up there. If you guys are up in the Bay Area, go fish on those 2 boats. They've been supporting me for a long, long time. Probably about 12, 15 years now. So they do really good up there. Great service, great boats out of Emeryville. Fish Emeryville is the name of the landing. But the new Huck Finn and the Sea Wolf, get on those boats. You guys won't be disappointed. Hey, Steve, another great volunteer of mine. Steve's right there. He pretty much handles the meetings for me when I'm out of the country. So thank you, Steve. And he will tell you we need more volunteers too. So please, please volunteer. So that was some of the local fishing. We had really good local bass fishing. And it looks like it's starting to bite good again today. The Victory did really good today locally. So it's nice to see that the fish are starting to bite again. So get out there and fish, guys. I don't know, you guys have been waiting forever to get out there and fish. Get out there and fish. So Ice Soda is the guy in the purple soda. Okay, yeah, I remember you, tall guy. We talked there at the end of the day, a little bit longer. And you said you talked to Brad too about volunteering. Okay, I remember you. Yes, please volunteer. We need volunteers. All right, guys, it's after 8 o'clock. I know some of you are watching football. Some of you are watching the Olympics. And we only had about 40 people on here today. So hopefully more people will be here next time. We only had 25 likes. So maybe next time we'll get more. All right, so Brad, James, Isoto, and everybody else that was on the trip today. Thank you very much. All of you guys that volunteer for my youth foundation, thank you very much. We need all the help we can get. It looks like James did really good. Cutaway sea bass there. So let's say good night to everybody. Thank you for your support again. Year 38. Been up since 3 a.m., so I'm surprised I'm still up. So everybody have a good night, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks again, everybody. Good night, Mom and Dad. Thanks for watching tonight. See you guys out there. Jeff, be safe out there. I saw another boat sunk last month over at the Channel Islands, commercial boat. So it's always sad to see that. So everybody, please be safe out there on the water and everywhere on the freeway too. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Talk to y'all soon. I'll be here next week. Please sign up for the trips. Please, please, please. There's a link again. Please sign up for the trips. Come out and support us. Thank you, guys. Bye.